Hello everyone, my name is Yogita Bhosle, roll number is 1003, MSc Part 2 from SNDT University. टॉपिक नेम इज़ वैन डिम्पर इक्वेशन। ये इक्वेशन हम पढ़ते हैं क्रोमेटोग्राफी, गैस क्रोमेटोग्राफी, HPTLC में। इसका यूज़ क्या होता है तो हाउ द कॉलम एंड फ्लो रेट अफेक्टेड टू द प्लेट हाइट। सो लेट्स सी इंट्रोडक्शन. Gas chromatography is a common type of chromatography used in analytical chemistry, separating and analyzing compound. Second, in the mid of 1950, group of Dutch chemical engineers studied the process that caused a band broadening in chromatography. They derived the expression called a Van Imper equation relating to the height equivalent to the theoretical plate and number of experimental parameter. These are the following parameter are related to Van Imper equation. First, rate theory. Introduced by Van Imper. Rate theory, number of different dispersion peak occur. These are the assumption. First one, contribution of each process to the total variance of eluted peak. Second, equation that give expression for variance per unit column. Third, rate theory has resulted number of equation. Fourth, all such equation give the hyperbolic equation predict maximum height, optimum velocity and maximum efficiency. At a normal operating velocity, demonstrated Van Imper equation give the best experimental data. It described illusion band as well as time illusion. Second one, plate count. Plate height is given as H is equal to L by N. L is the length of column, N is the theoretical plate. Then retention time for each component and standard deviation measure the peak width. Here is the formula. N is equal to TR divided by sigma bracket square. By using the practical peak width half height equation, N is equal to 16 TR divided by W bracket square. Third one, theoretical plate. An imaginary unit of column where equilibrium has been established between two phases, stationary and mobile phase. It is called a functional unit of height equivalent theoretical plate. Then efficiency of column is expressed in the theoretical plate in the column of height equivalent theoretical plate. Then if height equivalent theoretical plate is less, then column is increases efficient. Second, if height equivalent theoretical plate is more, then column decreases efficient. Selectivity factor. The selectivity factor A and B is defined as alpha is equal to Kb divided by K, where Kb is the distribution constant of more strongly retained species for B and Ka is a constant for less strongly species for A. Therefore, alpha is equal to Kb divided by Ka. Here is the formula given. Then distribution constant. All chromatography separation are based in the different with solute which are distributed between mobile and stationary phase. Therefore, Kc is equal to Cs upon Cm, where the concentration of stationary phase divided by concentration of mobile phase. Then resolution. In a chromatography resolution, measure the separation of two peak. Here formula Rs is equal to 2Tr2 minus Tr1 divided by Wb1 plus W2. Then Van Dimper equation. Here is the plot of Van Dimper equation. On the x-axis mobile phase velocity and y-axis plate height, optimum velocity and minimum plate height. Then the minimum value of height equivalent theoretical plate at particular flow using Van Dimper equation. You achieve minimum value. Then flow rate of resolving power column is maximum. Then the higher the velocity of mobile phase, stronger the affinity analog to the stationary phase. Then Van Dimper equation. What is Van Dimper equation? Height equivalent theoretical plate is equal to A plus B by U plus in bracket Cs plus Cm into mu, where height equivalent HETP means height equivalent theoretical plate, A means eddy diffusion, B by U means longitudinal diffusion, Cs and Cm is a mass transfer in stationary and mobile phase, and mu is the linear velocity. Then Van Dimper equation model. In this diagram, molecule enter column in the same line, but molecule exits column at different line because of different path. These will cause broadening of solute band become different path or different wavelength. Then term A, molecule may travel unequal distance independent of linear velocity and depend on size of stationary coating. Then B term, that is longitudinal diffusion. In this diagram, band broadening due to longitudinal diffusion of mobile phase. A is the initial band and B is the diffusion of band with time. Then main cause of band spreading is diffusion. Second one, diffusion coefficient measure the region at higher region ratio at which substances move randomly from higher concentration to lower concentration. Then term B, that is longitudinal diffusion, B is equal to 2ydm. This is the formula for longitudinal diffusion. Then term C क्या है तो resistance against mass transfer. The analyte takes certain amount of time to equilibrate between stationary and mobile phase. Velocity of mobile phase is high and analyte has strongly affected for stationary phase. The higher the velocity of mobile phase, the broadening become. Then term C explained here. Then also expanded Van Dimper equation can be further expanded to H is equal to 2 lambda dp plus dy dm divided by mu plus w dp or dc bracket square divided into mu divided by dm. Here is the plot of Van Dimper h mu curve. On the x-axis mobile phase velocity and y-axis plate height, A, B, C term are shown in this graph. This is the actual plot and this is optimum efficiency. Explain. In the h mu curve graph, the ED diffusion, the term A is caused by the solute free path and mainly unaffected by flow rate. Then term B, that is longitudinal diffusion, the movement of analyte molecule outward the center of edges band. Higher the column velocity will limit the outward distribution, keeping the band are tighter. Then mass transfer, that is term C, the movement of analyte transfer of mass between stationary and mobile phase. Increased flow has been observed to widen analyte band or a lower peak efficiency. Then decreasing particle size has been observed for efficient flow rate and peak efficiency. Smaller the particle have, shorter the diffusion path length, allowing a solute travel in a faster. Then second graph show smaller particle size yield higher overall peak efficiency. In this graph x-axis linear velocity and y-axis is a height. Then explanation of graph 2 shows that Van Dimper plot of various particle size, it clear that particle size decreases, curve become flatter or less affected. Then smaller particle size yield better overall efficiency or less peak efficiency. Then significance का है तो Van Dimper equation is a hyperbolic function which predict optimum velocity at will, minimum variance per unit column length and maximum efficiency. Second, Van Dimper equation is result the first application of rate theory of chromatography. It explains the factor of responsible band broadening and it also gives the flow rate. Use the optimum chromatographic performance. Reference. Thank you.